The Red Sox have won 4 straight series. They beat Seattle 3-1. They take 2 of 3 to start a 9-game road trip. It is a Thursday edition of Red Sox Now here on YouTube. Subscribe, please, please, pretty please. You have been. The subscribers are going up. We love your comments. We like when you share the videos as well. It's all presented by FanArch, and I'm your host, Mike Antonellis, one of the radio and TV broadcasters for the Worcester Red Sox. I'll be at Polar Park on Thursday. There'll be no Red Sox baseball. They'll be off and then off to the Giants. But I have the radio call on Thursday night as Red Sox will head off to San Francisco after winning this series, and really good stuff. Before, make a note to follow me on my social media channels at the Radio Mike. Greatly appreciated. Just love the way the Red Sox are playing. You know, they win 2 of 3. The pitching was excellent. Crochet, the bullpen, Meyer hit a home run. His defense was good. Story, which eventually proved to be the game-winning RBI with his homer. Red Sox didn't score after the 4th, but it did not matter. And, you know, I said something yesterday, and I didn't want it to come off as negative when, maybe my expectations sounded low when I talked about I would take a 5-4 road trip. And I know some people have said to me, 5-4? Yeah, on the road you strive to play 500, and then at home you dominate. Not many teams have winning records on the road. That's tough. Yankees have done it. Dodgers have done it, of course. But you've set yourself up nicely, and you've won 2 of 3 to start this 3-city trip. This is tough and a great way to start. It wasn't too long ago when we were looking at the calendar and we saw the way the Red Sox were playing baseball, and we said, they've got the Yankees coming up twice. They got Tampa Bay coming up twice. And then this road trip. And what has happened? They've won 7 of 8. In those 7 wins, by the way, they have not scored more than 4 in any of those victories. Their previous 3 losses, in 2 of those games, they had scored 8 and 6 runs and lost. They're playing completely different baseball. And over that 8, where they've won 7, the one loss was a horrible start by Buehler a couple nights ago. But that's going to happen. Overall, they're playing way better baseball, the way that they're catching and throwing the ball, running the bases, pitching, situational, everything, hitting home runs, and at 2 above water at 39 and 37 now as one of the wild card leaders as we approach the end of the first half. So it's not early anymore. We're getting almost to that second half. And yeah, after when we get to Sunday's game, that will be the beginning of the second half for your Boston Red Sox. Well, we talked a lot about this on the previous episode, having this guy be your guy to win a series. No panic. I never panicked at all, even when he was throwing a lot of pitches earlier in this game, and I got to watch every single pitch in this game. There is something about having a guy like this. There's no panic. There's no fear. He threw a lot of pitches, and Seattle was good against him earlier this year at Fenway. He got to almost 100. He threw 70 of 96 pitches for strikes, over 70%. 6 innings, 6 hits, a run, which came on a wild pitch. Didn't have a walk, and struck out 8. 7-4 record, a 2.20 ERA. I mean, for me in the American League, it's him and Skubal. They are unbelievable, but what a job by Crochet. There's just something about him when he's out there. There's a calmness that I have watching the game, and I wonder if all of you do that as well. Let me know. Share that in the comment section, but that's kind of how I feel when I watch it. There really is no panic, and just another terrific outing by Crochet. All right. So, I don't always expect everyone to understand everything about the game. We have people who watch this that don't get everything, and they were probably going, why in the world did Aroldis Chapman come out in the 8th? I love what Alex Cora did. Now, these are your 3 guys. Now, you're missing Slayton. You're going to get Jordan Hicks in this bullpen. Whitlock, Chapman, and Weissert are really good right now. The bullpen, as you know, I've loved all year. You had Whitlock go the 7th, and the reason why Chapman came on in the 8th was the lineup. It kept Dylan Moore in the game, a right-handed hitter who's been struggling, instead of Crawford off the bench. It also allowed Chapman, an elite arm, to face Dylan Moore, Julio Rodriguez, and Cal Raleigh. That's a pretty good top 3 in the order. And naturally, Chapman breezed through it. And then Weissert worked around a walk in the 9th and got a big double play ball to win the ball game. But I like it. Weissert getting his 3rd save. He has earned himself into the high leverage role. Do you guys remember how they got the former standout at Fordham? Alex Verdugo deal to the Yankees for Weissert, Richard Fitz, and Nicholas Judas. I don't know where Judas is right now. He's in Salem. Okay, he's a pitcher in Salem who struggled in his outings. But you got 2 pitchers for Alex Verdugo, and Weissert has, turned into a very good arm in relief. So it's not. This has nothing to do with Alex Cora not trusting Chapman. It's the complete opposite. That part of the lineup, and when you have good bullpen arms, you're able to do this. And the Red Sox were able to do that. So here's when we talk about trades, and I've been doing this a lot because we're going to get up to the trade deadline. Would a reliever be better for the Red Sox? Right? I mean, I don't know. I still definitely a bat. So the bat and a reliever, it's kind of a spot that I have thought maybe they don't need anybody. But maybe they do. When you look at it, I don't think Hendricks is coming back. We're going to get Slayton back, right? So if you have Chapman, Slayton, Whitlock, Wilson, Weissert, Bernardino, and Hicks, that's 7 really good relievers. You have Guerrero, you have Kelly, Nick Burdi, Chris Murphy, those guys in the wings. But what if the Red Sox decided, I don't know, let's bring in another reliever and just made that, back end even more dominant? I don't know. I want to know what you guys think, you guys and gals. Would that be something that they could do? Like a Ryan Helsley or Felix Bautista, even with Baltimore. Would you want even another reliever or starting pitcher? I think starting pitching is so hard to get. And you're going to get Kyle Harrison is going to be part of that. Houck's coming back. Crawford. Do you add another reliever? Because these guys are starting to get burnt out. So that's going to be interesting to see, because a lot of times there's position that we think is strength and they make it even stronger. If you added another guy in that bullpen, we'll see. I'd take Felix Bautista. I don't know if Baltimore trades him to you. I have to think they're selling. David Bednar of the Pirates I like. Or, Jansen? No, we'll see. All right, Red Sox are off on Thursday. They'll be back at it. We can't wait to talk about it as Rafael Devers will be suiting up against the Red Sox on Friday night. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and comment. Thank you for watching. Red Sox Now, presented by Fan Arts here on YouTube. I'm Mike Antonellis.